I was 3 when I started taking group piano lessons. When I was around 7 or maybe 8, my dad sort of spent some time with me in some private lessons, one-on-one. And for whatever reason, my dad and I were very much in sync with how we expressed things with words, but also with music. We had a very similar style and take on certain pieces, and we really, really hit it off. And it was also a chance for me to spend more time with my father, and something that I really, really enjoyed. Being a teenager, I think, and spending so much time on the piano bench, I would draw a raised eyebrow in my own mind. I would skip school every Friday and get on a bus for 5 hours by myself to New York City from Vermont to study at the Juilliard School. I was becoming increasingly better at playing because I was working very hard at it. But I also found myself sort of straying away from loving to play the piano for my own soul. I decided at the age of 21 or 22 to really depart from that way of life because I found it a little bit lonely. My dad, I think, during that time where I wasn't playing the piano, might have been a little disappointed that I chose not to. A little over a decade later, there was a situation where my father had been ill for some time. He fell into sort of a coma state. But then I had a real, I guess you can call it an inspiration. And I called my dad's hospital room, and my sister answered the phone, and she said, well, yes, Dad is here. And I said, well, would you kindly put the phone to Dad's ear? And she did. And I began to play the piano for my dad. And I played, and I played, and I kept on playing. I think it's very fortunate that that the notion of playing for him came to me that night, because he died the following morning, and he died very peacefully. But I like to think that maybe he waited for me to reconnect with him in that way. And of course, his death was very painful for all of us. And from time to time, I think about how I would feel if I had resisted going with that feeling, and if I had not played for my father, and how I think that would have been really devastating. So I'm very glad that I did.